Well. Donald Trump's name is being removed from several of his hotels, and you have so many people who are so happy. They feel that this is what's making America great again. And they're so happy that he's finally being held accountable, dispelling the myth that he was never really a good businessman. And I like the fact that, all of these hotels that he has erected and that he has built up, they need to turn those hotels into affordable housing. That's what I think. But anyway, listen in. Here we go. Trump's name removed from 3 New York hotel businesses, and this is just the beginning.
As you probably know by now, are removing the Trump name from their displays today.
He's at the Trump Hotel in
the most prevalent businessman in my lifetime, right? I don't know. So what do you say when you book that reservation?
He's got a lot of names on a lot of things.
Yes. I mean, this is on the side of the road. Yeah. A lot of, that's got to be a works progress. That's an infrastructure play in itself, getting his name down. It takes a lot of players, a lot of people being hired to take those names down.
So those will be collector's items right there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
eBay. It's like, wow, it's a good call. It's a good call. It's like when they change the name of a stadium.
Untangling his business life from his public service life is going to be difficult. DOJ Deutsche has been written about.
I wrote about
where do we begin there?
What happens if he pardons Deutsche Bank? He gives Deutsche Bank, it tells the Justice Department, look, and Justice Department's going to be independent. It's always independent.
Now, Donald Trump is known for being a shrewd and an excellent businessman. Unfortunately, as you see here, it says Trump destroyed his father's business. So I guess he was not such a businessman after all. Actually, he is a good businessman. He's just, I think what messed him up is when he got into when he got into politics. If he would have stayed out of politics, then maybe he wouldn't have gotten caught with all of his underhanded wheeling and dealing. But once you run for political office, they're going to put you under a magnifying glass. And that's where his mistake came in, I think. I bet he regrets ever becoming the president now. Now, we all know it's not good to laugh at someone's mishaps. However, the Bible clearly says, and it's speaking about wisdom. It's speaking about people who are trying to teach you the truth and people who are giving you good advice. And you choose not to listen, which is what Donald Trump has chosen to do. He doesn't pay attention to what God, Jesus, or what wisdom is screaming out to him. Here it says, I tried to help you, but you refused to listen. I offered my hand, but you turned away from me. You ignored my advice and refused to be corrected. So look at verse 26. So I will laugh at your troubles and make fun of you when what you fear happens. Verse 27 goes on to say, disasters will strike you like a storm. Problems will pound you like a strong wind. Trouble and misery will weigh you down. Fools will call for me, but I will not answer. They will look for me, but they will not find me. That is because they hated knowledge. They refused to fear and respect the Lord. They ignored my advice and refused to be corrected. They filled their lives with what they wanted. They went their own way, so they will get what they deserve. Fools die because they refuse to follow what? Wisdom. They are content to follow their own foolish ways, and that is what will destroy them. So there you have it, Donald Trump. I know there are a lot of people who claim to be Christian. I think he's a Christian. He's supposed to be. What is a Christian? A Christian is someone who's a follower of Christ. But how can you honestly say that you are a Christian and you're a follower of Christ when you refuse to listen? We are told Jesus Christ gave us just 2 commands, and that's to love God with our whole heart, our whole mind, our whole soul, and our whole soul and our strength. And the second greatest command, this is a great command that we're all supposed to follow, to love each other. Do you think that Donald Trump has shown any love for anyone outside of his own family and his own friends? His own selected few people? He hasn't shown any love. As none of these politicians do. They're looking out for their own family and their own friends, honey. And if you're not a part of their circle, they don't give a damn about the people. Yeah, riding high in April, shot down in May. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds.